My name is Natalie Brewer and I'm a school program designer in the area of wellbeing. I'm also a public speaking coach. This course is called Yellow Lantern because it rests on the idea and the premise that we have a guiding light within each and every one of us. And that confidence is not something that can be taught, it's something that needs to be felt for yourself. Whilst it does teach tools and techniques such as eye contact and voice projection and how to write a good speech, whilst all that is there, Yellow Lantern is a course that gives permission for students to get it wrong, to make mistakes and to laugh at themselves. Because if the fear of getting it wrong is removed, then students generally feel a lot less inadequate and then able to get up and give a good talk. I believe that public speaking is not a skill that can be graded. It is an ability that must be nurtured from the ground up. And if they can build up a confidence in the ability to be themselves while speaking, then all of the usual tools and techniques can then follow and arise naturally. And that's what allows students to have a lifelong relationship with public speaking that is positive. Teachers and principals who have this course at their school for the first time are often blown away and taken aback.
I can't even sort of begin to tell you the difference it's made. We had a presentation last week. They stood up there like they owned it. And that to me just means everything. Whereas other courses we have done previously have all been about just creating a speech, getting up there and working to a very strict formula, which hasn't really struck a chord with the children. And that's why we looked for the change, and we're delighted with it. The Yellow Lantern course works with our children because it gives them strategies that are at their level. The course relates to exactly how they can feel, and they can replace one feeling with another, and they get it. The Yellow Lantern course focuses on the person and their inner sense of belief in themselves. The feedback that I've got from the children is that feeling that they've got someone walking beside them rather than dictating to them, and I think that that's really important to our kids. Parental feedback has been unbelievable to the course. They see such a difference in their children in all facets of their life, not just speaking, but actually socially interacting. The Yellow Lantern course aids in transition to high school because the children have become so confident to do oral presentations, and that's now an option that they choose rather than avoid. I have to say that the Yellow Lantern course last year provided us with the best graduation speeches we've ever had in the entire time of Benzies Creek Primary School.
Hi, I'm Lucas. I believe that soccer is way better than Australian football.
Hi, my name is Liam, and I am awesome. Hydrogen is a gas, and oxygen is a gas. When you mix them together, does anyone know what it makes? Anyone? It makes water.
Did you know that honeybees have hair on their eyes to help them collect pollen?
When you see your child turning on the computer, they might be actually doing something educational.
A happy life does not depend on whether you have money. Money can't buy you happiness.
Just one question, why the racism? Did you know that 26% of our population were born overseas, and a further 20% has at least one parent born overseas?
But unlike bicycles you just burn the flag, get them out.
Well, you all have to be incredibly proud. I know I am. There are some children who stood up tonight that have never stood up before. That in itself is nothing short of a miracle.
I'd like to thank you from behalf of the whole class. We'd like to thank you for making us through this journey and helping us.
Last year came and did the course, and especially with tonight watching Sienna as well, it's been really great just to see how they've grown and the confidence they've built so much. It's fantastic. Yeah. It's a shame we haven't got a third one to go through next year with you.
Well, Liam's got Asperger's, and when we were initially talking with Tanya, the principal, we really thought he'd be the first not to do it.
So it's pretty amazing that he did it. Pretty amazing.
What does it
to not be nervous or any of those things that you would expect, and just be so himself was just amazing.
Yeah. So thank you.
Parents aren't prepared, usually, to come along, and what they actually find is that their child stands up and they want to get up there. They're actually sitting on the edge of their seats waiting to get up and speak. So parents are surprised by how much the kids have gotten out of it, enjoyed it, and transformed.